want to know about strength, you just gotta get to it. We fighting fools are all getting to it on the streets. Street Fighter 6.
Yo, what's up guys? It is Nacho here, and today I'm back with another video. This time we're talking about countering Jamie, or just trying to stop Jamie, really, because it's kind of hard to counter him necessarily. I think his weakness, honestly, is probably grapplers or something, I'm assuming. I think it would be grapplers, because range characters he struggles with a little bit, but since he has a Luminous kick, he can kind of just jump over stuff like a regular Hadouken, so... I don't know, like, he's okay with fireball characters, unless this guy will be a lot harder, or something, like, or JP or something, but... I think grapplers is definitely his weakness, and maybe rushdowns as well, like his own archetype a little bit, so, yeah. And if I would put him in, like, somewhere in the tier list, I say he's not, like, he ain't overpowered or anything, or he's not bad. He's in the middle. Like, he needs a little bit of help, but there's still a lot of unknown stuff you could do with him that's, you know, whatever, because he's a complicated character. In my opinion, I think he's really hard, so, yeah. Now, I guess the first thing I would want to start off with talking about with is what you could stop is, I guess, his rekkas, really. Now, I think most of the time, when you fight Jamie, he'll probably do medium kick into rekka, medium rekka specifically, and why is because it's a good distance. So if you were to throw out a light normal, you're not reaching him, and if you do, if you try to get him, you're getting punished. Depending on what number you throw out, he can punish you, but you have to have good timing, obviously, if you're the Jamie player. And then he'll get a drink in, and he's still in your face, whatever. And he gets to do that in the middle of the screen. It's even better. So, what I recommend doing, actually, depending on your character, is, I mean, because if you're a grappler, it would probably be more beneficial, is that I think you should probably just not press a button, actually. Just wait to see what the Jamie does. Because you can, your options are really limited here, honestly. And it depends, it's character specific, which is kind of crazy, because you can't parry this. It's a true thing. So you can't do this. So don't parry it, because they'll just walk up, grab you. You can't uppercut it. Otherwise you get punished. So, like, what do you do? Well, the options I found that you can do, depending, is you can either you can jump out. That's what I would do. But you can still get punished. So that's another thing. If you know, because you can either do the crosscut uppercut thing or whatever, or you know, he still has this normal, the this hop, not hop, but Tensei kick, I believe it's called. He still has that normal, so he can do something still after that and get a combo or whatever, you know. So, not a good option. But depending on your character, because I tried this with different characters, you can actually just super him because he's not safe. This is not a safe string. Him doing this is not safe. So, for instance, for Ryu, he can do his level 3 easily, right? Now I'm gonna show you something else. Ryu, if he does his level 2 super, Shin Hashigeki, it's not gonna hit him. Alright? So Jamie's safe. But let me switch to another character. But if we switch to Ken here, my brother Ken, he can actually punish you. Because his level 2 is faster in startup. He's way faster. Insanely faster. But the kicker is he cannot punish with level 3 because his level 3 is slow. So, depending on what your character's level 2, level 3 has, you can punish Jamie's medium kick, and medium standing kick, and medium punch, rekka. But you gotta figure out what character can do that. So, look for your character that can do that, that can punish with whichever level 1 or level 2. I'm pretty sure any grappler is probably gonna be able to punish him. I'm pretty sure. But certain characters like this, you're gonna get punished and you're gonna get waxed on, waxed off, and that's not something you want to deal with. So look that up for your character. I mean, try it out, test it out, what works in the training room, and find out. Because I don't know every character, but I noticed that it's different depending on the character. Now, another thing you can do is drive reversal. Now, I can't necessarily demonstrate it here because there is no drive reversal thing here. So you kind of have to you have to record it, and it's kind of hard to do that. So what I do is, I'm just going to show you an example. So the difference is medium punch, which would be entirely different into rekka, drive reversible. And I think that just goes for anything when he does rekka. So it's going to be drive impact here, because I couldn't get the timing right for that. It's really hard. But if I were to do it, it would be, you could stop him with drive reversal. So if he does rekka, you can get him off of you. So that is another option that I wanted to mention. This seems like those are the options you can really do. So it's either level 1, level 2, level 3, depending on your character. You might not be able to get it because I know Marissa can't for level 3 or level 2. Or you might be able to either jump, which is really risky, or drive reversal. So I think the best option is drive reversal, but that is a lot of meter down the drain, as you see here. You do lose 2 bars a little bit. And a little bit of a half, just a little bit, because he already is hitting you a few times. So, but it's still a good way to get out because Jamie is a rush down mix-up character. So, also another thing about Jamie, if he is level 4 and he gets this rekka, you can't punish anything since he's automatically -3, I believe, on that. So, you can't do this. It don't work. You can't do level 2 either. So don't even try it. You just at that point. Since you let him drink, you gotta respect him. Like, there's no other option. I think you might be able to drive reversal still, but let me check. You can drive reversal him still, though, it seems like. So, same thing applies with this. Even though you're not seeing that part, because I couldn't get it to work, you still can drive reversal, because that's the rekka part. During it, you can hit him, because it's 2 hits. So, you still have an option of getting out. So, drive reversal, still the best bet. Also, it seems like you still can jump, too. So, that is another way. But just don't do it during his hits, obviously, or you'll get hit, like there. Trying to jump, you'll get hit. But after, you can jump. But you might not want to do that, because like I said before, you still get a combo and mess you up. So, boom, boom. Guess what? Boom, bang, boom. And then you can do whatever after. Alright, next I want to talk about is probably the biggest thing that people don't like going up against Jamie is the palm, swagger palm here. Now, how to punish it? Well, it depends if you know what's going on in the game. It's all about distance. So if I do it close, you can punish me with a light. And you can do a light, you can also do a crouching medium punch as well. So that is something you can also do. But if I'm a little bit further, like right this distance, then do it. This is light swagger. You're not getting him. You're out of range. So it depends on distance mainly if you can punish Jamie. But if he does medium, you can kind of punish him depending how close he is. Like I'm pretty sure even with a medium punch. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, you can. So it just depends on distance, honestly, or what you can punish Jamie with swagger step. So look at the distance and then see if you can punish him. But if you can't, don't press a button. Otherwise, he can actually mess you up. Like, he'll get the punish, and he'll get a drink in, and you don't want that. You don't want no problem with that, because the more he drinks, stronger he gets more moves, and he'll get a grab, and he'll get Baki, and things will just go downhill. You can still beat him, obviously, but it's not good. I also do want to mention, though, real quickly, the heavy version, it does not seem like you can punish it even the distance, at least with medium punch. So that's medium punch is off the line. Light punch you can if he's close, though. You can punch with light, but further, no. The next thing I wanted to talk about was Jamie's Luminous kick. Now, I know it's a bit confusing because sometimes he's safe, sometimes he's not. So how it works pretty much is it depends on the distance of how close he is near you. So if he's right, I want to say like right here, right in your face when he does it, he is -4 to -5. It depends on the angle too. So something to look out for. And also which version he does as well. If he does the heavy, it's pretty much guaranteed to be 5 or 6. But if he does light or medium, it'll be 4 to 5, I believe. And then you can punish him. So if it is -5, you can punish him with a medium. Like this. Or hold on. There you go, like that. But if you do if he does it and it's -4, you can only do it with a light. Specifically any light normal. So that's how that works. And that could go crouching as well, just to make sure you remember that. Crouching as well. Now, if he does any of these versions, these further away versions, he'll be like 0, -1, and sometimes I could have, yeah, you see that? It's +2. I'm like, +2, that's crazy. Well, that's if he has perfect positioning and he gets it correctly right. Now, if that happens, obviously the situation changes. Anything can happen. You can both clash and actually counter each other. So that's something to watch out for as well. It's kind of hard to do that because you have to have good timing with this character, but it is a thing. So make sure to watch the distance of you and your character with this guy, because if he does that, punishable. If he does one of these bad boys, that is a bit further, not so much. So watch your normals in that. Alright, the last thing I wanted to talk about is Jamie's command grab. It's really good, in my opinion. It's not the best move. It's just like an add-on, honestly. It doesn't make the character really, but it is really helpful for stuff he wants to do, for extra damage, honestly. Because he can get some really good stuff or get another drink in and be at this final max, you know what I'm saying? So, how do you, like, not get grabbed as much with, you know, your character or whatever, right? Well, there's not, you know, that's obviously a guessing game, so, you know, it can get grabbed at any time. But if Jamies do try to wake up grab you in the corner, there's a few things that you can do. And I think this goes for majority of any grabs. So command grab or just, you know, regular grab. You can do specifically this, which is backdash. So if I grab him, I'm gonna go close and try to, how did that come out? Ignore that. And try to grab him with that. I missed. And then you can punish him. And like I said, same goes for regular grabs too. So miss, and then I think you could punish it with a light. I believe it might be a light. I'm not sure exactly. I think it's crouching light punch specifically because it's faster. So there you go. And then, you know, you can do that into uppercut or something or whatever your character has and get out of the corner. So yeah, that's the best thing you can do. Or obviously you could just jump. But like I said, you don't want to do that with Jamie because he has a lot of anti-airs like this one. So don't do that really. If they're good at if they're not good at anti-airing, then abuse the system obviously. But be careful of that. So yeah. Actually, there is another thing I should mention too. I forgot about this one thing because I don't know why. It's this thing. That is not safe when they do that. So if he does rekka, whatever, drive impact, you can mess him up. Okay? So if Jamie catches you, if you think he's catching you slipping, actually just, if you have an invincible uppercut, uppercut him. And also, I think you can, if I believe correctly. Oh, man. I'm pretty sure you can do that. Yeah, let's punish counter. You can level 3 him. But I also think that does depend on the character too, as well. It's the same thing, like I said, about his medium kick into medium rekka. That depends on your character. So, for instance, I don't think you can do it with level 2 because Ryu's is too slow. But with Ken's, you could probably land it on him. So, again, character specific here again for this guy. So figure out what works when he does this target combo. And then you can decide what punishes him. But you can pretty much uppercut him. You can drive reversal him. You can do a ton of stuff actually to get out of this situation. Also, whenever he throws out another move, you pretty much get to parry it for free if he does throw out a move. Like, it's guaranteed parry. And I'm not gonna mention anything about these because if he even starts the record, like continues it, he's not safe automatically. Like, it's guaranteed. Like, if you look at his frame data, like, hold up, let me turn this off. Dude is minus 13, so you can punish him with a medium punch. You can punish him with almost anything except for a heavy punch, I believe. So, just remember that. All right. If he just continues this, you can mess him up, and during it, you can also parry. So, don't worry about all that. And this goes for even this. Like, look at this, parry. So if he does that during that, the last hit of that, you can parry it. You can also level 3 it. Drive reversal works obviously too. Level 2 works too. I'm gonna be honest, if he finishes the rekka, you can punish with literally any counter play move in the game, really. So don't let them do this. Don't let them do any of this. Just beat him down. Also, I find this funny too that you can do. So you know how Jamie does his little kicks here? So if he does it, he actually gets punished by level 3 automatically. So if he sees them doing this, if you have good reactions, you can just do that too. You can punish him with level 2 as well. You can also do uppercut. So there's a lot of things you can do here with just that. So don't let them do this. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the video. I hope this information helped you out a little bit. I hope this wasn't too confusing. I know Jamie's just a confusing character in general for people to get and learn. Because I know a lot of people, at least in the statistics of the game, I think a lot of people are used to using Shotos mainly. Or just, I think the top players, or not top player, but the people are using is Ken, Ryu, and Cammy. Characters like that. So, yeah, not a lot of the newcomers except for Marissa and Mano are getting used. So you probably don't know too much about this guy, and so when he does stuff like that, you're a little confused. Here's a real quick bonus actually I wanted to mention, is that you can actually punish Jamie if he does his overhead with a command grab. He can't do anything unless he jumps. So if you're a grappler, use that to your knowledge, especially if you're Zangief, because Zangief has the anti-air grab as well, but he has to accept this. He has to. And also, a lot of Jamie's normals can be grabbed, specifically. I'll show you that real quick too before I end the video. So like any of these normals, like medium kick, if he throws it out in neutral, you can grab him, but you have to be quick about it, obviously. A little hard to do. You can punish it. You can also do the same for crouching medium kick for Jamie. Heavy kick too, but that has to be well timed because he like does a little kick flip thing. And his mediums not so much because they're a little, let me show you actually. They're a little cheeky. That's the best way I can describe it. So if he does it, it's a little hard, but you can still get it. You can still get it. And then obviously, you know, if he does it a normal, you can command grab him from ultra super far. Like, look at that. Look at the distance. Like, especially if he does this from here, it's a little funny, but you can grab him. Like, dude, I don't know what's going on here, but that's kind of comedy gold in my opinion. You can grab him if he does if he does this, the heavy kick, you can't do that because he's low. That's what it seems like. I think you can still level 3 him. Yeah, you can. That's another option you can do, but yeah, I just wanted to mention that for you fellow grappler players that are, I think it's specifically 360, maybe for Manon, but I don't know, but mainly for, you know, Zangief and Lily. You can grab him out of certain normals. Same thing like I said with Luke before, because he extends himself out a little bit, as you see. So, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. I hope you guys have a great day, night, noon, or whatever time period you guys love that, man. And I will see you guys next time.